Breathing underwater, can't let you go now. Making it so hard. You got to know now. Ooh, taking it too far. Nothing to hold now. I'm falling apart. Out in the cold now. Breathing underwater. Breathing underwater now. I can't let go. You have habits just like me. Talk too much with strangers. feel good? And don't you wanna feel good, good, good? Sometimes I wish that we could go back before you got hurt, hurt, hurt. When before I was scared, now I'm feeling prepared. Don't you wanna feel good? Don't you wanna feel good, good, good?
When you say you were leaving, I thought that you meant it. I played the victim, you start as indifferent. Hindsight comes standard with rose-colored lenses. Hate to admit it, you're better off. Now you're too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it.
Maybe feelings change, I can remember all the reasons why we've been separate ways. Feeling all alone in your company, keeping you captive in guilty chains.
We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again.
Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will, though. Give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will, though. Give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. We can start again. We can start it.
You were perfection, I was the mess. I lacked emotion, you did your best. I was behind you through every step. You lost your way and you fell instead. Fell instead. Fell instead. I never told you I could give it all away. I never begged you or held you down to stay. I lack contentment, you long for joy. Built your resentment, it was a ploy. I lack contentment, you long for joy. Built your resentment, but it was all a ploy. Give me your joy, give me your joy. Time runs me over, and I burn some thicker skin. Learn to be skeptical of those with good intention. Why is it hard to love without hurting anyone? Are we still young? Are we still young? Are we still
All right, everyone. So it is time to start the ORLCS21. Fortunately, we had some technical difficulties because Rocket League decided to release an update literally 30 minutes before this that broke all of our custom overlay software. And then Bacchus Mod, which is the thing we use to do all the overlay stuff, just started working. So pretty exciting. But yeah, so this is Jared right here. I'm going to be our main commentator and host of this tournament here. And then I've got my backup commentator, George, if you want to say hi here, George, real quick.
Hi, everyone.
Yep. All right, so we're going to get started with our first matchup. So today we have Clueless Gamers versus Rocket Kaya. Now, this is pretty interesting because Clueless Gamers were actually our winners of our precursor tournament. So for people who weren't here, we had a tournament back in 2020. This was April something thereabout when I first started playing Rocket League. My team made it all the way to the finish, and we played Behind the Curtain, which is now known as Clueless Gamers, and they destroyed my team 1-10. So obviously, I'm gonna want Clueless Gamers to not win this match. But yeah, so let's just kind of jump in there. Hopefully, everyone's already waiting on us, and we'll just get started. But yeah, here we go.
Do it.
All right, it looks like we have 6-7, so we should have just about everyone in this match already. Really great thing about Rocket League is that you have to wait in the lobby until you can actually start the game. If anyone joins a team, then it starts the game even if everyone's not there. So I'm going to go ahead and click spectate, and we're going to get ready to watch this. Hopefully they all join their teams pretty quickly here, and we don't just sit here watching a ball. We'll see what happens. This is our fancy overlay that I've been working on for a while. I hope everyone appreciates it. Yeah, so let's we got people joining. And here we go. We're starting it off. Got Food with the good kickoff, gets the ball first and pumps it over straight to the orange side of the field. Crazy Killing has already angled it into the goal. That has to be our fastest goal ever in a outreach tournament so far. 5 seconds. Crazy Killing perfectly angles it off from the corner and gets it into the goal. Second. Hopefully Rocket Kaya is able to quickly respond to this one. Oh, we got.
Save.
Who was that? Gruff.
I think it was Bogdan. Bogdan with the save, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Bogdan with the beautiful save there, coming from Gruff, who tried to stuff it in. Fortunately, Food was able to do a self pass and easily toss it over Davillas. Davilla, say? I don't know. I need to learn people's names before I start commentating them. Got another kickoff going. High wide, looks like it's going to be a center field pass almost. Kid Loke tries to do the aerial, and oh, unfortunately, Food dunks on him. We're only 20 seconds in here, and it's already 3-0. So, George, how do you think the rest of this match is going to go ultimately, huh?
I have my doubts on whether or not we'll be seeing a comeback from Rocket Kaya, but I'm expecting great things from Rocket Kaya in the rest of the tournament.
I think Rocket Kaya is going to have a pretty good form here coming into the double elimination bracket. I mean, we've already seen Kid Loke do some great attempts at aerials. When you're going against the #1 seed in the tournament, when you're at the bottom seed, it's always going to be a little tough. But I think they're able to come back. And who knows? I mean, we are doing 3 matches here, so it's totally possible that, they might be able to win at least 1 match here. Sometimes when you're playing against a team that's, not as high placed as you, I really feel like you have a good chance at surprising them sometimes. Oh, Gruff stuffs it in.
That was a really nice save, though. That was a little, this little pop right in front of the goal.
Oh, yeah,
really,
did a great job, but unfortunately, I think Rocket Kaya really needs to figure out how to keep this ball out of their side of the field. I think that's really what's causing the problems here, unfortunately. Oh, Food pops it up into the corner. Gruff tries to pound it off, but unfortunately doesn't work. Food tees it up to no one in particular. And, oh, looks like we're starting to maybe move it. Oh, unfortunately,
It's a
no.
nice bit of control for a little bit, though.
That was. Looked like they had a bit of a tempo start. And Kid Loke again with those aerials that are super solid. Just not quite on the mark. And Crazy Killing was able to swoop in and score that. Oof.
This is where I'd like to see Clueless Gamers start maybe attempting some harder shots. You know, they have a solid lead, and I think they know that they're gonna keep it. So
Right.
I'd like to see something crazy at this point.
Totally agree here. Like, let's see them start playing more offensively and start driving it down the field. I think they might be able to get some opportunities. And
I'd like to see some, you know, flip resets and some ceiling shots. I mean, when you have this big of a lead already, you know, you might as well get a little fancy with it.
exactly. Yeah, you know what? I would say that the real winners here are going to be Rocket Kaya if Clueless Gamers can't show us at least one flip reset off the ceiling, or even an attempt at a musty flick. Like, come on. Oh, Food tees it up over. Oh, this is looking like a massacre, unfortunately. You know, this kind of reminds me of when our team, Walmart FC, which I'm not partaking in this time, but when we tried to play in a RLCS, which is the, you know, ultimate tournament sort of in Rocket League, and we got just destroyed.
Yeah. Alan played with us.
Alan
Food.
did play with us, yes. Food
Yep.
over there, Alan is his name. Let's see, Kid Log trying to
That-
drive it up
that
the
was
middle.
nice.
That was
That-
solid.
Solid dribble. Nice 50.
Food taking out Davila. And we've got Gruff flipping back. Kid Log trying to push on the ball. Unfortunately, pushing it up his own corner. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, and unfortunately, it was an easy pass to Food, who was waiting for it. This is tough. This is tough. You know, I almost wonder what the outcome of our next two matches are going to be here. If they still happen.
I'm seeing some little hints of greatness though from Rocket Kaya.
Yeah, I agree.
And like I said,
I think Kid Loke is doing a really good job. I think I've seen a lot of potential there, you know, and I think if you start connecting a few more of those kind of attempts on the ball that you're making, I think that Kid Loke's going to be able to really get it out of their field and potentially have scoring opportunities. Can't we talk about how good of a wall pass that was, though? Crazy Killing, bringing it up to the ceiling, trying to flick it down, and passes it straight to Food. That's a pretty solid play.
That was a solid. I'd like to see more of those. With this solid lead, you might as well be going
Totally.
for crazy stuff.
Another kickoff. Oh, they get the demo here. Is that enough? Gruff almost puts it on. I don't think he's going to be able to get anything from it. Oh, that was a nice centering right there. Food centering it again. Gruff misses it. And Food and Crazy Killing fighting each other for the ball. Pretty solid. Those double commits can really get you sometimes, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Gotta make sure
Gruff
you're
with the
staying in rotation.
breakaway, and oh, Gruff puts it in, solidifying Clueless Gamers' lead to 10. Ouch. With a minute 47 to go in game one of this best of three, you really wonder what's gonna happen.
What was the final score of the match that you lost to Clueless Gamers in last
Yeah,
year?
so that game was 1-10.
Okay, so it's a
and
little bit of similar of an outcome.
the one goal that we had versus Clueless Gamers, so that game actually started as a 2v3 because their teammate disappeared, and their teammate joined and immediately owned gold. And that was our one goal against them. So it was pretty much just like this. So don't feel bad, Rocket Kaya. That's exactly how Walmart FC first started. And you know, Rocket League is one of those games that it's super tough until it randomly clicks and you're like, wow, I'm doing musty flicks. Well,
Yeah,
okay,
the skill
maybe
gap
not
is
musty
pretty
flicks,
crazy.
but you know. Ouch. We've got Diego here in Slack posting a gif of a cat hiding, so I think we know how Rocket Kaya feels at the moment with this 12-0 score. Bogdan trying to get it out of the corner. Food pushes it perfectly in the center. Centers it for Gruff, who just perfectly slots that into the goal.
Nice.
Ouch. It just does not stop. You know, Clueless Gamers aren't even taking a second to consider turning this into a freestyle. They are scoring every chance that they can.
Oh, you gotta jump up on that.
Ouch.
That was a nice save, though.
It was.
Yeah.
Sevilla had a great save. Fortunately, couldn't quite get the second follow-up. But again, I like what I'm seeing from Rocket Kaya here. I think that they can really make a comeback in the second, in the second bracket, in the elimination bracket. I don't know, some word for it.
I agree.
So don't be too discouraged. I'm sure they're gonna do great. Oh, Davila with a good hit on Food. Oh, they're pushing it down the center. Kidlo gonna push for it, but Gruff pops it over him instead. Kidlo going backwards, because you know what they say, always reverse in Rocket League. Never go forward.
Is that what they say?
Bogdan actually almost putting that on goal, but unfortunately he fought with Kidlo. Made it a lot harder. Crazy Killer killing, popping in the center, which is almost a pass for Gruff, but you know, hit the post instead. Davila has basically an empty field. Oh, until he gets demoed. Really let them have a chance at seeing what it would look like, and then, you know, it just didn't happen. And that is it for game one. We're now down. Yeah, go ahead.
I expected this outcome, but you know, I'm pleasantly surprised with what Rocket Kaya did and some of the potential that was shown out there.
It's pretty odd that it's having me ready up as a spectator.
That is a little strange.
Not seen that one before. And good to know that my overlay likes to show replay stuff even when the game is over. Alright, so we are starting game 2 now. So we're gonna I think they're gonna wait for us to join spectating or something. I don't know. They're gonna pop into their games, and we're gonna enjoy this lovely view of the ball, because that's what we all came here to watch. Is look at that ball. You know, I'm hopeful that Rocket Kaya has learned a thing or two from their last encounter. Oh, they picked the wrong team, so that's pretty exciting. I'll change those names. Thanks everyone. There we go.
I haven't actually looked at the stream. I haven't seen your overlay yet.
My overlay's pretty sweet. It took about, I don't know, 3-4 days. I'm not really a web developer, and then I wrote this in React using the Bacchus mod. It's called like SOS or something, SSO, I don't know. It's a super simple overlay thing, whatever. Oh, crazy killing, already opening it up. But you know what? On the plus side to Rocket Kaya here, I really just want to point this out. They weren't scored on in the first 5 seconds, so this is really ultimately an improvement at the moment.
This is character development.
This is going the right direction, and I think Rocket Kaya could have a real chance at this now if they can stop the bleeding. I have to say though, my favorite thing about this overlay thing that I wrote is you get to see everyone's boost. It's pretty exciting, especially for watching some of these players who've had a bit more experience watching their boost usage and seeing their strat. Like, for example, here, Food just driving with 0 boost, but then faking as if he has boost. It's pretty solid of a move. Oh, Bogdan almost puts it into his own goal. Yeah, I'm starting to see a little more just freestyle sort of play going on here. I'm not really sure what's happening, but Clueless Gamers have decided that they're not trying as hard anymore. Oh.
That was yeah.
Crazy killing pops that over. That was amazing.
I may have reached out to Alan in between games. told him to freestyle.
Did you?
I don't know if he actually saw it.
Well, you know what? I'm starting to see it, and Crazy killing with the beautiful air dribble back there, lifting it over. That was perfect.
Yep.
Well, the entirety of Rocket Kaya was without boost for a second there. I was a little confused what was happening. Bogdan trying to push it away.
That was nice. That was a nice, yeah.
Was a good
Nice
attempt,
challenge.
yeah. Little too close to the goal, but you know, I really see what the desire was there. So, oh, food just destroys Villa, keeps them away from getting anywhere near that ball towards the goal.
The control that the Villa, I don't know how to say this name, but the Merc.
The Merc.
Yeah. The control that he has, he dribbles it and he keeps it real close to his card. That's promising. That's gonna win games, especially in the back half of the bracket.
That's true. You know, I think I really just want to stress this. Like, I think in the double elimination second bracket, they're gonna have a great time. I think that you know, they're definitely not gonna be the number 8 seed forever. That was just because, you know, they hadn't really had any history. They haven't been ranked, and all the seeding was done based on ranking. So, pretty punishing that Smash decided that the best way to do tournaments is to put the lowest seed versus the top seed. I don't know if that's how tournaments normally are, but
yeah, that's typically how they go. And
pretty tough for for Rocket Kaya here.
They'll have a better time on the backside of the bracket. I think they're gonna do pretty well based off of what I've seen.
Totally. And I mean, we're already at only 3-0 here, and you know, sure, maybe Clueless Gamers haven't been playing, you know, to the same degree that they were before, but I think this is great experience, and this is how you learn, you know, what should I do better? How can I work? How can I, you know, move the ball better? What type of aerials do I want to go for versus do I not want to go for? And like Kid Loke earlier, like those are some solid aerials. Definitely has some good game sense. Just gotta, you know, connect a bit more.
Yeah.
So, open question for the audience here. How do we all feel about this game so far? Let us know in the comments. There's about a 10-second delay or so, but you know, I'll try to make it act like there's no delay whatsoever. We've had a total of 100 views already at this point. We have about 25 concurrent viewers, so this is pretty big. This is on the levels of our last tournament. Pretty exciting to see.
Yeah, I'm ready to see Preetha play. I don't know about you.
I'm super excited for that matchup. Is that the Voldemort team? I don't even remember at this point.
It's the team with Jeff Miller and
Jeff
Craig.
Miller. I think that's the
Yep.
Voldemort's team or
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I totally did not see that goal, so good job whoever scored that one.
Very nice.
Yeah, Bogdan making sure to keep the ball away, fighting Kid Loke. That was a good gameplay, though. Bogdan really went towards that ball, didn't have any intention of hitting it, but made sure that, you know, if this ball gets touched, it's going to go off of me. So that was pretty solid. Pretty good mechanic right there. All right, George, so based on this game, what rank would you say Rocket Kaya is at as a team?
As a team? I'll go individual by individual here.
All right.
The Merc, I could see silver 3, gold 1.
Okay.
Kid Loke, probably silver 2. Bogdan, I can tell he's pretty new, but I can also tell that he's like, honestly, I can see his improvement in front of my eyes here. So you'd probably, you know, silver 1. So I'd say that they're a solid silver team.
Solid silver. Yeah, I think I would agree there. I would say almost that maybe Kid Loke or the Merc, as we've now called them, are getting closer to that maybe like silver 3, gold 1. Like I've seen some good aerial sense, which is what really, you know, got me into gold originally, is when I decided, all right, I need to learn how to use aerials. It turns out that matters in this game. So, you know, maybe a little gold, maybe a little silver 3, kind of silverish area. And just unfortunately for them, I mean, we've got what? I don't think anyone on this team is GC, but definitely champ. So it's pretty tough. Closing out this game, 5-0. Oh, we just had a score. Food own gold.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of an own goal. Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Just goes to show Rocket Kaya can do whatever they want to do. They were able to score 1 against a team of champs.
Yeah, I think 2 champs and a diamond. Is that right?
Something like that.
Oh, nice little 50.
Oh, food. Okay, I'm starting to think Food is trying to help out the underdogs here. All right, and we are moving on to game 3, there's always the option for teams to bail their third game if they want to or not.
Is it best of 5?
It's best of 3 for this set. Playoffs will go best of 5, and the championship is best of 7.
If it's best of 3, then that means the series is...
the series is over at this point.
Has been decided, yep.
It has been. So, that is it for the Rocket Kaya versus Clueless Gamers set. Thanks for watching, everyone, and our next matchup is going to be... I'm going to double-check Slack just because I don't trust MassGG to show me ordering. Our next matchup is going to be Variant Elite versus Solo, and that's going to be starting... I told them 5:05, so we've got a little bit left until then, so go grab some drinks, go use the restroom, do whatever you need to do, people, or listen to us talk about who knows what as I get this all set up and ready to go. In fact, I have to broadcast to everyone. We changed the lobby names because Smash apparently just didn't do it. All right, George, so what do you think the outcome of Variant Elite versus Solo is going to be? And I love that my overlay kept itself up while this game ended. I truly am an amazing programmer.
No comment.
Wow, that hurts, George.
Can you jog my memory on some of the members of these teams?
Yeah, so let me pull that information up real quick because I totally know all of it. Well, all right, so from Solo, we have, none of these are their real names. So we've got Jay Montoy, Matafact, Magno Limar. They're actually pretty highly seeded. I think they're the 3rd seed. They got bumped down to the 5th just for a scheduling constraint, but I think they were the 3rd seed. So this is pretty interesting. And then they're going to be playing the number 4 seed, if I remember correctly, which I am trying to load. But my internet hates me, probably because I am streaming. And yeah, it's taking its time. Okay, it is not telling me what seed they are. So that's even more exciting. So let me grab that and we'll figure it out. Okay, so Variant Elite. Okay, yeah, so Variant Elite is the number 4 seed. So I think this match might actually be a pretty close one, because again, this was all based off of rank information. So if you know the Rocket League APIs, which is the tracker network thing, if they're accurate, then this should be a closer game than the last one. And hopefully we'll start seeing some real competition and people trying to flip reset and not just destroying the competition like Clueless Gamers did back in the last one.
Yeah, I think this one should definitely be a lot closer. Should be fun to watch. And I think as we progress in the days here and we start to get those follow-up matches further on in the tournament, on the front and the back side, and I think those matches should be a lot more interesting.
Totally agree with you. I'm super excited for the playoffs and the championship rounds. I think the biggest problem we had with our last tournament was that we didn't do multiple games. So I think there was a real chance, and I'm not just saying this, obviously, as someone who is getting destroyed by Behind the Curtain, aka Clueless Gamers now. I think there's a real chance that Keep Cuddle Get Good, which is my team, could have really actually done better had we had some extra matches with their third teammate. Because sometimes, you know, when you're playing with someone who's not very experienced, if you don't know how to play with someone who isn't as dependable or doesn't do the same strategies as someone who's experienced, like, it's a lot harder. you don't know what to do with them. They're kind of awkwardly positioned, and it kind of brings your team's skills down a little bit in some sense. So when you get a 3v3 turning into a 2v3, sometimes that could actually be more beneficial for the team, and I think that's what we saw last time in 2020. So once we got their third player, we started to see a goal for my team, and I think that we're just going to have a lot more really competitive, really well-done matches in some of these best-of-5s, best-of-7s that we're going to start having come up pretty soon. So I'm super excited for that. I think those are going to be the best matches. Obviously, we have the majority of them today because we have, the entire winners bracket going into the playoffs today. But, yeah, losers round could be more exciting, but I'm super excited for the playoffs. I think it's going to be great.
Me too, definitely.
All right, well, with Clueless Gamers winning that, they have now advanced to the second round of the qualifier bracket. And, yeah, we've got just about, what time is it? We've got about 4 minutes until Variant Elite takes on Solo. And, yeah, pretty excited about this matchup.
Me too.
And then after that, we've got Walmart FC versus Rocket Plebs, and that's where George here is going to leave us because he's on Walmart FC, which, again, I'm totally not biased in wanting Walmart FC to win, given they are my team, which if you look in that bottom left corner, you can see WFC. Normally, I would be on that team, but I decided I wanted to just focus on commentating and streaming because it's actually a lot of work to run all of this, it turns out. So, but yeah. That match is going to be great. I'm looking forward to see Walmart FC dominate and, eventually, hopefully, face Clueless Gamers in the championship. I think is how the bracket would actually turn out to be. I don't know. Actually, no. You guys, I think you'd be playing in the playoffs together. So Walmart FC might go down faster than I would like them to.
Are we on the same side of the bracket? Well, no. If it's 1 and 2 seeds, they shouldn't be on the same side of the bracket, right?
You're not on the same side right now, but when it flows into the playoffs, I think you end up being in it.
I'd have to look at the bracket. I'm
yeah,
not sure.
the bracket's a little complicated.
Full disclosure, I never looked.
Great job, George.
Yeah.
Got just about 3 minutes here, or well, 2 minutes now, so I should probably get myself into that lobby. I believe I'm going to be the one creating it this time, so I should probably do that. All right, we have our lobby.
Was Merc Diego? That was Merc?
Yes.
Right? Okay, alright.
Alright, I have informed Variant Elite and Solo that our lobby has been created, so we're gonna just kind of... Oh, we already got a few people here. So, yeah. See, we got 3, 5280, Flama Llama, and P. Miller. I believe those are all of our Variant Elite players at the moment, so we are probably just waiting on Solo here. It does seem to be the case. I think that when Rocket Kaya, hopefully, if they come back and watch the stream footage of their games, it's a really great way to improve your game. I hope they'll see our encouraging comments and, not get discouraged. Rocket League is all about playing more to get better, and it's super fun. And, thanks, David, for getting me into this all those years ago now. I really love it.
I know the feeling of just being absolutely destroyed. That
That's you in every
RLCS
1v1, isn't it?
No, the RLCS tournament is what I'm referring to when we played against the Supersonic
Yeah,
Legends.
though that was bad. Yeah. Oh.
Just no
It
chance.
was a good learning experience though. Like you think that, people can't be that much better than you when you're at like Diamond 2 or getting close to champ, and then you find out they really can. All right, we are still here waiting for Solo. I hope they'll show up soon. That would be pretty nice, not gonna lie. We're up to 25 concurrent viewers now. So that's exciting. I'm sure everyone loved me spamming to the entire company that we're going to have this Rocket League tournament. But you know what? It's fun. All right?
It might be worth pinging one of the solo players.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not immediately obvious how you get into these lobbies.
Yeah, that's why I published it all in Smash GG, but this is our first time doing this, so I totally get it. Just talking in Slack here real quick. All right, I've gotten confirmation from Solo that they're ready. I think they just weren't on Smash GG, so I've given them the lobby information, and hopefully they will pop in soon. Ah, yes. Thank you, George, for assisting with the, It's not always clear how to make join private games in Rocket League, that's for sure. Definitely could improve their UX. Though, even just looking at some of the 2020 footage, it was kind of crazy. They did that whole UI rewrite a year ago or so now, and the game looks so different than it used to.
Definitely does. I actually talked to one of Solo's team members for a little bit, like a week ago. I'd never talked to him before. Jeremy Lund.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, he's like mid-diamond. I'm not sure about the rest of his team.
Mid-diamond, all right. So
Yeah.
this is probably going to be a good match. I'm pretty excited. It's kind of the problem with the work tournaments, and they have a limited pool of people. You can only get so many people who are around the same rank, which we tried to start that whole actual Rocket League a while back, but it turned out that it's just not really going to work in skill set wise. So we have decided to create ORLCS, which of course is based off of the RLCS, and that's going to be kind of a more annual thing that we're going to try to start doing now. So once a year, we're going to try to hold a tournament. So there's always opportunities for people to get better at the game. And then, as I mentioned in the ORLCS channel, we have a Discord where people are happy to come play with George and I and other people who also play Rocket League, who also are terrible at the game, just like I am. So, don't get discouraged. Just have fun. That's the whole point of this. And, of course, there's money, too, in the tournament. So there's always that as a motivator. Oh, look at that. We've gotten our first solo player who has joined. Our second solo player has joined, and they have all joined. Here we go.
Have they all joined?
They have all joined. And
Okay.
I never updated their names, so I get to go do that for the scoreboard. Good job, me. So blue is solo, and then orange is, what was that? Elite variant. Or variant elite. George, you're going to have to take commentating for a hot second here while I do this.
Nope, no problem. This is already shaping up to be be a little bit more of an equally matched game.
Oh yeah,
Those
here
wall
we
reads
go.
are tough. I expect that we'll see a lot of missed wall reads. Oh, that's a nice
matter of
little...
fact, almost
yeah.
put it in.
Oh, that was
that
was a solid shot. Solid shot.
52 from the corner, just shoots it right over Maglamar and Jay Montoy. That was solid.
Yeah.
Those angled shots are so
the-
hard to pull off too.
Yeah, he got the little air roll to get the corner of his car. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Jay Monty gets the first kickoff. A PM Miller sits back waiting for it so he can actually win the kickoff. So much of the kickoffs here are really just, can you predict what your opponent is going to do? And I find that really makes you have an edge in taking the kickoff. If you know when someone's going to go for it, if you know someone's going to go full speed, you can usually easily get some sort of counter going. And it's nice to see PM Miller kind of, messing around with that and seeing how it works.
Yeah.
52 is trying to do something. Not quite sure. We got Flama Llama popping it into center off the wall. Oh, gets behind everyone. Can Flama Llama get it? No.
Had no boost.
0 boost. Tough life.
I like
Montoy pushes it. Oh, matter of fact, couldn't complete. Pushes it into the corner instead. Tries to get it off the wall, but PM Miller pops it away safely. We got PM Miller pushing it, but that was an easy cleanup for Jay Montoy, yeah. Llama Llama tries to get it off the corner, but 52 instead has to clean up thanks to an unexpected whiff. Oh, this is a good infield pass, and 52's able to pop it away. Matter of fact, trying the challenge, but unfortunately misses it. Jay Montoy able to clean it up a little bit. And matter of fact, cleans it, finalizes that cleanup anyways. Usually when you see that ball just in the corner like that, it's like, what do I do? How do I get rid of it? 52 trying.
Another great attempt.
52 pops it up, almost goes into an infield pass. Maglamar capitalizes on it and isn't able to get it in, unfortunately. PM Miller makes an awkward save. That's almost a perfect setup for Maglamar, who misses it. Jay Montoy has to get to this. Oh, no! Right into the post.
Capitalizes. Might be seeing an emerging MVP of the game here.
We might be. 52 just barely is able to push that into the corner. This is really close. Like, Variant Elite right now is definitely winning with the 2-0, of course. But the gameplays here, like, I think it could be anyone's game super easily. Variant Elite just gotten lucky with with how they've been able to capitalize on the chances here.
Totally agree.
PM Miller angles it in. Oh, gets the demo. Matter of fact, tries to clean it up, but has an awkward turn into it. Maglamar pushes it in the center. Almost looks like it could have been on, but unfortunately, it was wide. Matter of fact, almost pops it over. Looking to see. There we go. Jay Montoy comes up from the third position and pushes it into center. Matter of fact, tries to do a center pass, but can't quite do it. Instead, Maglamar pushes it back to, I don't even know who that was before they got demoed. Maglamar trying to do something off the wall here. Perfectly counters 52. I'm really starting to agree with you here. I think 52 is easily going to be the MVP.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Man, I don't know if I believe my overlay or not, but Flama Llama only has 4 points apparently.
I don't know about that.
Oh, 52!
Oh, the third goal. It's only been a minute and a half. This game feels like it's been going on for a lot longer than that.
It really does.
Yeah.
Wow, 52 is just making it for Variant Elite today.
With this much time left, though, it really is anyone's game.
It really is. And I mean, you see simple mistakes like both teams put 2 for the kickoff. Like, that can easily be converted on. So, definitely anyone's game here. Matter of fact, tries to get it, but unfortunately, oh, Maglamar gets it!
There it is.
There we go. Off of a beautiful hit from the post there, which rebounds, and Maglamar is able to get it from the center. You know, I like to think that was intentional. It probably wasn't, but you know what? What matters is they were able to capitalize on it.
Well, you know, hopefully this gives them a little bit of a second wind here and rejuvenates their confidence.
Exactly. It's like when Brent and I are talking about hockey. It's like how fighting, you know, makes everyone get real into the game, makes them all excited, makes them score whatever. I like to think that that goal was basically the equivalent of that. 52 trying to work some magic in the corner, but fortunately it gets batted away. P. Miller tries to do an infield pass. Maglamar tries to capitalize on it. Didn't quite work out. Maglamar's forced to go to the corner to try to clear this. Oh, and whiffs it. Matter of fact, pops it in the center on accident here. Oh, and 52 couldn't quite get it. Matter of fact, is kind of just battling with 52 over there, being like, no, not today. P.M. Miller tries to slot it from the side, but it was really, 52 almost gets
Close.
it. Gets it off the post instead. P.M. Miller trying to just keep it back there with the backflip, but it couldn't quite work.
Oh, there's a chance. Oh.
Well, you know what I just realized?
What did you
My
just
private
realize?
game settings are set for infinite amount of time.
Oh, so the game.
The game is
So
still... The game
so
is
the
over.
game was ticking up. Okay, so well, you're gonna have to stop this at some point then. Oh, Jared. How professional. Yeah, I don't know how you plan on. I don't know how you plan on cutting this off, and I'm surprised nobody's noticed, or maybe they have.
No one's noticed anything, and then I have chat off, so I can't even see anyone's message here. Where is chat? Gameplay? Here we
Yeah,
go.
nobody said anything.
Yeah, I think it just did my message actually send?
I don't see it.
You don't see it. Okay, so probably just.
I think
followed
you
it.
should just end the game. It's been 6
I
minutes.
don't think I can. I can only leave it because there's no ownership hierarchy in Rocket League.
Are you able to change the settings mid-game? Are you sure you can't?
No, I can just change teams. That's it.
Maybe join one of their teams and say something. It looks like, I guess the majority of them are on console though.
Oh, are they all? Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So this is kind of tough. You might want to intervene here pretty quickly though.
Yeah. All right. So the official winner of this game is Variant Elite.
We'll have to
with
move on
one
to the...
1 to 3, and we're gonna go to the new game. So I'm going to just leave this match, and they're gonna be very confused, but I'm gonna tell them what to do. Awkward. This is what happens. So I make all these custom games to test my overlay, and then I forgot to go into the mutator settings and move the settings back to just regular Rocket League, which I don't even know what the regular settings are for this. Match like 5 minutes. Okay, well, you know, okay. Restore defaults. That's what I want. There we go. Great job, me.
There's your one hiccup.
Alright, well, we have a new lobby, so hopefully they'll all join. That was really
I
awkward.
just want to say something in the channel.
Yeah.
If you haven't already.
That was
Special guest.
Oh, we have guest David over here. Wow. Decided to join the stream, have you?
Save George.
Yeah, I need to drop off for just a split second. So David is going to. These are big shoes to fill, David. But yeah, I'm sure you'll do all right.
I don't think I have the gift of gab that George has here.
all right. I'm gonna drop off now.
Okay.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye, George.
It's remarkably awkward to have the stream open 15 seconds delayed from what we're talking about in here.
You can just join the game.
I know, it's really far away though.
Really far away. I'm not sure I understand that one, David.
Oh, I'm kidding. Brent apparently queued casual separately here, so now I'm in a separate game and I don't know anymore.
Okay, well, we have no one in our... I don't know if you saw the stream. Saw that we accidentally went unlimited time. That was fun.
Yeah, Brent mentioned that.
Alright, well, apparently no one can join for some reason, so I'm just gonna make a new lobby, because this is the world we live in.
We gotta fix the lobby.
I'm fixing the lobby. I'm trying to.
Oh. Brent's fixing the defense.
What is happening? Alright, well, we've gotten all of Variant Elite here. If I remember their teams properly.
Getting there.
Oh, no, they joined a team. You can't join a team till everyone's in here.
Uh-oh. Time to go back to spectate.
Well, it isn't starting the match for whatever reason, so I guess we got lucky this time. No, it just added the bots. God damn it. Okay, well they're all subbing in real quick. Oh, and then one of them left. All right, well we have to redo this.
Yeah, maybe try again. You can use your ORLCS credentials.
Yeah. Alright, well, we get to create another lobby. If only Rocket League could just make a good system for doing this.
Hey, people are joining.
Hopefully this time it'll work. Oh god. Someone just called out this map may not be a legit Rocket League map now. I'm not sure. Is this one angled? I can't tell from my monitor.
Is it one of the old wastelands?
I think it might be the old wasteland. You know what? It's legit enough, alright?
Oh no.
We're gonna create this match eventually.
I believe in you. I believe in you, Jared.
This is...
You're a professional organizer.
Apparently not.
Oh.
Custom game. No,
Oh,
not
just got scored on.
exhibition. Create private match. Arena. We're just gonna pick a specific one. We're just gonna go Forbidden Temple, because why not? I know that's a legit map. And now we're gonna create this yet again.
You can have the consolation rounds be on non-legit maps.
That would be kind of funny. Thanks for bearing with us, everyone, on the stream. This is the fun of organizing tournaments. I gotta say, though, props to Variant Elite. Every time we've created a new lobby, they're in instantly. So that's been nice. Okay, everyone should be in now. Alright, and here we go. Maglamar has a good solid kickoff to the Variant Elite corner. Oh, Maglamar does a great aerial there, almost getting it into center in front of the goal, but no, oh, and then the demo. 52 does a great fake over that ball there. Not sure if he's trying to hit it or just make it look like he did. He did a great job either way. Jay Montoya unfortunately whiffs, while Flamalama is just kind of not quite sure what they're doing with the ball there, but they're having fun with it. Maglamar pops it in and oh, almost pushes it in, but hits the post instead. Oh, that was so close. Maglamar taking it off the ceiling. Oh, that was a great pass. Maglamar taking it around the corner. I'm already seeing a huge change in Solo's play right now. I think Solo, this might be their match. This might be the time that they come back. Ooh, Maglamar almost able to pop it in, but couldn't. 52 lifts it over, and oh, he gets bumped from behind. 52 was about to just make this his game again, but unfortunately, someone just rammed him from the rear. Gotta hate when that happens. 52 taking it from the center and gets demoed. Maglamar popping it in the center. PM Miller trying to just sort of turn it around, but can't. Matter of fact, takes it over him. Gets it, you know, kind of in that center area. Maglamar infield pass. Maglamar can't finish it. 52 pops it away. 52 taking it off the ceiling, trying to get the rebound, but unfortunately just pops kind of off the back post area and just doesn't work out. Jay Montoya taking it around, trying to put this in the center in front of the goal, trying to push it down, and 52 quickly stops that one from happening. Now, David, we have a question from chat here. Which one are you? Is what they asked. I think they thought you were playing it. Oh, Variant Elite scores.
No.
Missed that one.
Can you invite me? Then I can come in and then I can actually spectate.
It's just, yeah, I guess I can probably invite you. Oh, PM Miller just scored while I wasn't looking. Makes it 2-0 for Variant Elite. Create party.
Had a very important casual game to get through. Sorry.
So important. Well, we are now 2-0 for Variant Elite. They quickly popped off during that really quick intermission session there, unfortunately. Llama just kind of hovering beneath the ball, trying to do something.
Oh, it's open net. Can he clear it?
Oh, 52 just kind of tosses it away. Oh, we now have no nameplates. My bad. Let me fix that. There we go. Nameplates are back. Rocket League doesn't let you say, oh, by default when I'm spectating, I just want, you know, only nameplates. Something else.
And
oh,
it's good.
52 makes it 3-0 for Variant Elite. Solo is quickly losing grasp of this game. I really thought they had a chance in this one, but Variant Elite might take them out. It's a bit of an upset considering I'm pretty sure Solo was the number 3 seed. Variant Elite's number 4, so this might be our first upset. Oh, PM Miller just gets that off the kickoff, makes it 4-0.
The bounce of despair.
Yeah. Oh, those are tough to defend if you're not quite in the right position, and he catches, matter of fact, you know, off his position point. I don't know, something. Matter of fact, the strong kickoff, but Pia Miller slots it back into solo territory. Good attempt on the aerial, but didn't quite work.
Full strategic fakes.
Oh, Flama
leaving
Llama
the
just
net
pops
wide
it in.
open. Oh.
You know, I'm just excited to see Flama Llama finally has some points. Flama Llama had 4 points in the middle of the game in the last one, and I was really wondering what was happening.
He just 15x'd there.
Yeah.
Headed towards the blue net. They're going to get a 6th one here. Sending it around. The blue defense so far is holding.
Ooh.
Surprise pass off the roof. Giving blue a good opportunity here for an aerial.
Matter of fact, tries, but no one really finishes
it's looking
it.
good. Anyone there to... So close.
Oh, Pia Miller.
Opportunity.
Oh,
And
and
it's good.
Maglamar does it! That makes it 1-5.
Oh, the great pass.
With the minute 26 to go, can Solo catch up to keep them from being eliminated into the double bracket, or bottom bracket, whatever. I don't know. Words are hard, guys.
Great defense. Keeps it out of the orange net.
Now, was that defense by the blue team? I'm a little confused at what was happening over there.
It was some group defense by both teams. Oh, and it's in.
Ouch.
Unlucky 50 right in front of the net.
I don't think that Solo's going to be coming back from this one, unfortunately.
Yeah, streak was just kind of ruined there.
Yep. The minute and 5 to go. Can they at least get some more points on the board?
Just got to get one more in there. Feel really good about themselves. Big pop. Oh, it was almost good. Matter of fact, sends it. Oh, never mind.
Mike Leggett out here dissing Solo, saying they can't win. Ouch.
Oof. Come on, where's the underdog story, Mike?
Yeah.
You gotta believe.
52 gets it out of the center, then goes right by it. A little confused what happened there.
Strategic faking. Come on.
Pia Miller with a great centering pass.
Oh, that's good.
Great air roll. Able to easily, almost cinematically, just pop that in. That was beautiful.
Magliomar was so ready to clear that thing off into space. Just missed it by an inch.
Ouch.
Oh, great pass off there. Does he get it?
Oh, matter of fact,
Maglamar's
gets
got
it in. No, Maglamar wasn't able to. Matter of fact, got that. Maglamar had a good shot at it, but matter of fact, did a good job hitting it. Pia Miller tried to do the backflip save out of desperation.
2-7. At least they clear the Brazil.
Yeah. That's all anyone could hope for at this point, let's be real.
Oh, a third. Winnable.
Can they get 4 more in 14 seconds?
Totally winnable.
It was a great replay of Rocket League right there. It really wanted to show us the ground.
Yeah. It's a ceiling.
Variant Elite starting to sweat here as they realize this might not be such an easy win after all. 52 tries to get it in center. Oh, not quite sure what the clear was there. Matter of fact, finishes it.
Good opportunity.
Can someone take this to the
aerial.
air? Oh, is it going to go in? It goes!
4-7.
4-7. You know, I really wish we'd seen more of that earlier on from Solo. I think that could have been the one for them. But unfortunately, you know, it was probably all the lobbies.
Yeah. Just really messed up their mojo.
And that is it from our best of 3 for Variant Elite versus Solo. That was game 2. I never updated my overlay because I'm really great at this, but that was game 2. And yeah, our next matchup is going to be Walmart FC, which is this David guy over here. And someone else, I am not looking at the bracket, even though I should be. Rocket FC versus Rocket Plebs. I have no idea who's on these teams. Smash GG shows me people's names, but it only shows me people's names when they are in the attendee list, not in the actual teams. So I have to go correlate that. Who wants to do that? That's no fun. So that match is, I think that was supposed to start already, so we're just going to jump right into that. I'm going to give them some new lobby information so that we can get started.
All right. Well, I'm sorry that I'm going to leave you without George there, but...
I mean, George is on your team, so...
Yeah, it's kind of important that George comes back at some point soon here, but good luck.
Thank you. All right, we are getting ready to go here. Gonna create this custom game. Oh well, I'm not lead, so that didn't work out for me. That's what I thought. They're gonna make me create this. All right. Good to know that it resets my settings every single time. Let's see. What's a good map? Let's give them the really annoying Deadeye Canyon map. It's an official map, but I hate it. It's my least favorite map ever made. Did I? No, I didn't actually do that. All right. Cool. Okay, Rocket Plebs are joining. Let's see, we have 7, so that is a full team. So we can just jump into spectate, and we can start watching this. And I'm going to have to update these teams real quick because I didn't really have any time to do that. Are any of them going to join? That's the real question. I'm going to guess that Walmart FC is going to be blue. I was right. All right, and we are just about to start this match. I think everyone has joined. Yep, I'm not sure why it's not starting. There we go. So, of course, Walmart FC is going to win this match. That is my projection as a proud member of Walmart FC here. Credit to Nate Caldorn for giving us this team name. It's an amazing team name. All right, we have Coding Paradox already going pretty strong here. Starting the setup. Oh, and he dunks it past. There we go. First score of the game, 445. Coding Paradox. We're going to see a lot more of that for sure. And now for the second kickoff, George Shaw goes for it, pops it up. Coding Paradox lining up to take it off the wall, trying to put it on net, but Gavin Cummings is ready for it. Oh, and unfortunately doesn't get it quite off. Coding Paradox sets it up for George. Oh, Coding Paradox puts it in instead. That is David for you. Solid Rocket League player. He's going to carry Walmart FC to victory. Oh, look at the trash talk already going on here. We got Brent giving George some crap. Gavin Cummings pushes it up into the corner. The Amazon was going for it. Not sure what happened there. Brent pushes it in the corner, pops it up to the ceiling. Amazon looks like he was trying to do something with it, but unfortunately wasn't quite able to. Flips it up, tries to push it past. Coding puts it past, but wasn't quite able to put it into the net, unfortunately. George trying to take this in the center, and looks like we're going to have Brent try to push this up the top. Misses it, unfortunately. That's Brent's signature move for sure. He's really great at whiffing. George pushing it, pops it off of. I couldn't even see who that was. It was so fast. That was a solid play. We had George just pushing this up and gets it over Avi. I hope that's Avi or Yavi. Javi, I don't know. Something. Jay. I'm going to call him Jay. That's their new name now. And here we go. We've got George trying to pop it in the center again. And Brent, lifts it right over Gavin. This is looking like a massacre. 4-0 Walmart FC with 3 minutes and 52 seconds to go. And another kickoff goes. Brent gets the first hit. Jay pushes it into the goal. Not sure what happened there from Walmart's side, but a solid goal from Rocket Plebs. Brent's already won a saving. Not sure whose job it was to get that, but they totally missed it. Coding gets the first kickoff. It outputs into the corner. George tries to flick it in, can't quite get it in. Brent's getting the follow-up, pops it in the center. Easy clear for Gavin, though. Amazon pushes for it. Looks like Coding's going to come try to clean this. Not sure what's happening here. And Amazon pops it over Coding. Wow. You just do not expect something like that to happen, but a solid play by Amazon. One of those rare moments where David really shows his true colors at Rocket League, which is whiffing. George pops into the corner, takes it off, tries to center it, and Coding easily cleans it up and slots it into the goal, making it 5-2. 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go, but scoring is not stopping anytime soon. And what could only be the 6th or 7th kickoff at this point. We have Brent taking this, trying to pop it in the corner. Coding tries to get it in, but unfortunately hits the post. Jay kind of just drives around it. He's not quite sure what he wants to do. He'll figure it out at some point. Amazon pushing it in the center, pops it over, gets it off of the corner, but Coding, not the corner, more the center. Coding's able to take it. Coding tries to, not really sure if he's trying to pinch it off the ground there, but he almost made it work. George is going for the aerial on this, but Brent comes out of nowhere and flicks it from the bottom. 6-2, 2 minutes and 52 seconds to go. And for the next kickoff, we have Gavin getting the first touch, Coding popping it somehow into the corner there. George trying to do some fancy air roll stuff, but he can't quite do that yet. David trying to flick it over and take it, kind of get the counterattack in the Amazon, but couldn't quite make it work. Brent trying to do an aerial from the other side of the net. Doesn't really work that well. The Amazon popping it up into the ceiling, trying to take it off. And that didn't quite work either. George taking in the corner, trying to get an, nice pop-up by George here, but Brent wasn't able to get to it. Gavin bats it away. George doing a little back pass there, giving it to Coding, who can't quite do anything with it. Amazon tries to pop it off the ceiling, but instead just gets it across the field, away from the goal. George trying to pop it close, takes it off the backboard. Gavin's able to pop it out. Ends up being a pass for Coding, but Coding can't quite get it in. And let's see. The Amazon's had some really solid wall shots here. He's really good at getting it off the wall. Got to be really careful with those. When someone's good at those, they can easily get those centering passes for their team. And you really don't know. Coding trying to score in his own team, but George is able to take it away and prevent the leakage. I'm not sure what was happening there, but, again, Coding's great at whiffing. Brent trying to pop it back in, but everyone's just kind of wanting to retreat. A little terrified after what happened earlier. Coding trying to pop it, and he gets it through the defenders. Making it 7-2 with 1:18 to go. Once again, we have Walmart FC not being very nice to each other. Brent popping it out the corner. Oh, Brent gets it in the center, and George puts it in 8-2. You know, I really feel for Rocket Plebs here. I feel like they had a great start where they started to get 2 goals, and I just haven't quite seen anything since then. And my laptop that was watching the stream has just died, so I hope no one's saying anything too interesting, because I can't see it, unfortunately. The Amazon trying to get rid of it. Gavin Cummings going to come off the wall here, try to pop it off. No, instead changes his mind. It doesn't go for it. Coding Paradox probably going to try to turn on this. Nope, Brent takes it instead. Coding coming from the behind, popping it up. He's going to take it off the ceiling here. Try to push it in center. Great centering pass. Oh, instead it goes straight in. I'm not quite sure how he pulled this one off. Especially with that pretty large gingerbread house on top of his car. I don't know where he got that, but I definitely want one of those. .28 seconds left. Score is 9-2. Funny Paradox flicks it in. George gets it. 10-2. This is pretty unfortunate for Rocket Plebs here, who have really tried their best from what I can tell. George showing off his pretty interesting goal animation of the solar system there. 18 seconds left to go. Can Rocket Plebs get it to be 3-10? Let's see. Oh, Coding tries to get it in, but unfortunately he can't. Coding pops it back to Brent. Brent pops it up. He's probably going to just keep this on his side of the field to get it down. Yep, that's exactly what he does. Tries to get it in almost, I would say. And our first winner is Walmart FC in their first game. We're going to move on now to Game 2. Just waiting for everyone to ready up at this point. And come on, Gavin, we need you to ready. Get this game going. And that starts off Game 2 of Walmart FC versus Rocket Plebs. Brent just beat the first game for... he scored in 4 seconds, beating our previous early score by 1 second. You know, I think Walmart FC might have a real chance against Clueless Gamers here after their 4-second goal. George Shaw with the second kickoff gets batted away, and Brent does it again, 2-0. It has been only 8 seconds. I'm not sure how Brent has done it here, but Brent has decided this game is ending. I can only hope for Rocket Plebs that they can stop the bleeding. And, oh, Brent has done it again! 3-0 in only 4 seconds. In the last 12 seconds, Walmart FC has scored 3 times. This is the fastest scoring I've ever seen in a Rocket League game ever. Brent with the kickoff again. Thankfully, this time, it was pushed farther away from the goal, so Rocket Plebs have a chance. Rocket Plebs pushing in front of their own goal this time. Not something I would personally do. That terrifies me a little bit. Jay trying to fake him out in the front. George popping it in the center. The Amazon trying to just get it away from the goal. Pops it over Coding. The Amazon with some fancy stuff here, but gets demoed by Brent. George trying to pop it in center, but Amazon's easily able to bat that away. I think Amazon's definitely showing up as the MVP of Rocket Pleb so far. And I'm excited to see more of them when they're in the second bracket pretty soon. The losers round. I don't like calling it the losers round. It's really more just like your second chance, but that's what Smash decided it gets to be called, so that's what we're calling it apparently. The Amazon trying to drive it, gets it almost past George. Coding Paradox popping it in the center to pass it back. Popping it out the corner, not center rather. Brent outletting it, not quite sure what's going on. Having a little fight with Gavin there. The Amazon trying their best to keep it up. I'm seeing some great dribbling. Jay fell off the ceiling, I think. Not sure what happened there. Gavin popping it into center. And the Amazon cleans it up, trying to take it out the wall. He does. Brent passes it over to the left corner. The Amazon tries to get this out, but I don't think... No, it does work. Jay is doing a lot of stealing things. I'm not really sure what's happening there. Gavin doing a great job of reversing. That's the #1 pro Rocket League move right there for sure. And yeah, the Amazon's going to take this off the ceiling. And oh, he passes it to George, but George can't quite convert. At least they've stopped the scoring. It was pretty bad at first. I was worried about how this would turn out. The Amazon taking this, but gets batted away by Coding. And then batted away again by Gavin. This isn't looking too great. George pops it over. George is able to center it. Is anyone able to take it? Amazon punts it away. Brent passes it back down the Rocket Pleb's territory. But, nope, Coding can't quite slot it in. Gets the post. George tries to pop it over. George does it, but Gavin pushes it away. Solid defense from Rocket Plebs in the past couple minutes here. The Amazon trying to redirect it out of the corner, but I don't think he knew what to do with it, to be fair. Brent trying to stick it into the Walmart FC corner. Didn't quite stay. Amazon again trying to get something in the center, but no one's really been helping him out here. Amazon's really seemingly the lone defender of this. Or, well, lone offender, offensively speaking, for Rocket Plebs here. Really liking the game sense that Amazon's got going on. Gavin Cummings tries to do something with it, but unfortunately just flips underneath it instead, and Amazon can't get it in because Coding blocks it. Gavin doing some star stuff, not quite sure. Coding pops it over, doesn't go in. George can't get it either. Amazon's going to take this over. Oh, Gavin blocks him. I think there was an empty net back there, too. Brent flipping back. Coding trying to stuff it, and he does. 4-0 with 56 seconds to go. For those of you watching, how are you feeling about our stream so far? If you have any tips, anything you want to say, we'd love to hear it for our future matches for sure. And while I was typing to our next matchup, looks like Brent already got another goal. Brent is trying really hard for MVP here, and I'm sure he is easily MVP. Yep, look at that. 537 points. Brent is just destroying in terms of carrying this Walmart FC team. Coding misses an open net. Not sure what happened there. Amazon almost pinches it out there, but George cleans it up. Takes it over the corner. Amazon almost pops it off, but misses. Gavin reversing. Amazon coming back for this one. Coding. Oh, Coding dunks it right over Amazon to make it 6-0. With 21 seconds to go, can Rocket Plebs get a score? I'm rooting for you, Rocket Plebs. You can do it. And Brent with another one. Absolutely brutal. Coding trying to pop it in the center for a last-ditch goal. Amazon! Oh, own goals! That is not the way you wanna Amazon would have saved himself. But you know what, Amazon, you did your best. Solid play. Solid effort by everyone here. It's unfortunate it didn't quite work out. With 2 seconds to go, is Brent gonna get another one? No, we are done. And that ends our best of 3 with Walmart FC taking the dub. With our next next team, we're going to be playing Rockets to Outer Space versus Voldemarts. We're going to be setting that up in just a second here. Once I give them some lobby information. I actually wonder if I could have just joined that match. Will it let me? No, we're just gonna create a new lobby here just to make sure there's no issues. So let me send them the information. One day, this will be easier. Okay, private match, create private lobby. We're going to change up this map a little bit. Let's do Farmstead Night. Everyone's favorite match. Or map. Now, hopefully we'll have George or someone coming back to commentate with me, but if not, you've got me at least. And let me update this banner here and get rid of it. And that banner is updated. Totally have to edit a JSON file for me to update all that information, Now, I don't remember who is on Rockets to Outer Space. Or Otter Space. Oh, we got Lots of Ramen. Lots of Ramen's an interesting player. Oh, we got Brent here. Hello, Brent.
Hello.
How do you feel after your win?
I mean, it was a well-played game. The outcome was good.
I liked your 3 goals in, what was that, 12 seconds?
Those playoff kickoffs just kept going to the right place and kept putting them in, and it's going to be like the classic sports metaphor. The ball was in the right place, put it in the net, played well as a team.
I think I have to agree with you there. Definitely pretty solid.
A little bit of luck there.
Okay, we've got our first people starting to join this one. We've got Voldemort's joining. I hope they pick Team Blue, or wait, what did I give them? Yeah, I hope they pick Team Blue. Because if they don't, I'm going to have to update my banner real quick, and that's going to suck. Okay, we have everyone in. And yes, I will invite you, Brent. Now, I had to shorten the Rockets to Outer Space team to Rocket Otters. I hope they don't care. Because I didn't write good enough CSS for my overlay. And that's the world we live in.
So who do we got on both these teams?
So we have John Jang, and yeah, I'm gonna get them. Give me a second. So for Rockets to Outer Space, we've got John Jang, Andrew Jacobson, and Elizabeth Dunn. And then for the Voldemort team, we've got Preetha, which is a fan favorite. And let's see, I have to scroll through. I really hate how they do this. Jeff Miller as Jeffosaurus. And who is the other person?
Craigorific, I believe, is Corey Craig.
Yes, Corey Craig. There we go. That's the other person. Okay, no one appears to be joining the match, so this is... They're all just sitting there spectating. Once again, please make this better, Rocket League.
Oh, there we go. We got a joiner on blue.
We got joiners on
and
blue.
there goes everyone.
And blue is Voldemort, so they picked the right teams. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And here we go. I hope everyone's in. Yes, everyone is in. All right, cool. Jeffosaurus gets the kickoff, pops into the corner. Preetha flies underneath the ball. And my overlay's not started, so that's funny. There we go. Now the overlay's there. Got Craigorific taking it into the corner. Lots of Ramen clears that pretty easily. Jeffosaurus pops it right back in. Preetha's chilling in the net. Jeff almost gets it in, but unfortunately he couldn't. Dusty McNugget on the counterattack. Flips in the corner. Clueless almost gets it in. Lots of Ramen finishes.
It's a great heads-up play by Lots of Ramen, just ready to take it, and in it goes. Easy,
really was.
Easy pop.
It's nice to see Clueless doing some good solid rotation on their car there to try to get it in position.
Craigorific was real close to it. The save, he was right on that ball, but not this time.
And we just got a former player who played a different match to say that they appreciated being called the MVP. I don't know who you were in the game because it doesn't really tell me people's real names, but you did good. And we've got some love for Preetha here from George saying, "Let's go Preetha." Once again, a fan favorite. I like Jeff's boost trail. I don't know what that was. That was pretty solid. Lots of Ramen gets bumped by his own teammate, but that ends up helping him block Jeffosaurus' shot. Dusty McNugget whiffs in the corner, unfortunately. Who's going to clean it? Clueless is going to miss. Or really, honestly, that was just a well-timed fake ultimately. Craigorific puts it in, and Jeff pops it in, equalizing it 1-1. Voldemorts versus Rocket Otters. This is
It's another nice setup in the corner there. Craig Riffitt just put it up on popping it over lots of ramen, and Jeffosaurus finishing it off.
That's a solid. This is already a closer game than any of the ones we've had before. I don't know what the seeds were for this, but
Oh, Preetha with a demo. Right off the face-off.
Dusty McNugget did like a weird half-flip thing. That was kind of cool. Clueless doing something. Preetha pops it right over Craig and then stops Clueless from getting back, which may have helped Craig be able to pop this over in the center. Can he do it? Oh, no. Oof. Lots of ramen pops or pushes it away. Great defensive play there. Lots of Ramen's a really interesting one, as I was saying earlier, because they were one of the newer people in the original Rocket League tournament. So it's interesting to see how much they developed since about a year and a half ago now. Craigorific pushing. Craigorific's got an empty net. Can they capitalize? Yes! Oh. 2-1 for Voldemort's here.
Rocket Otters tried to keep up. Both sides trying to catch up to that ball, but Craigorific just put an easy one in and back in the lead.
Unfortunately, there's not really much you can do against the or that you can do defensively when you have an empty net. Clueless doing a little back pass there. Lots of ramen pushing it. Takes it over. Craig stops it.
Back into the corner for a reset. Hope to see if they can capitalize on that.
Seen some good moves from Preetha here, who I don't think has played Rocket League before, so this is pretty solid. Craigorific flies underneath the ball and then turns on it. I think the rotation leaves a little to be desired, but it's at least working out for them.
Lots of ramen challenges in the corner. Good challenge.
Jeffosaurus right over. I'm not sure who that was. And lots of ramen clears it from in front of the goal. Well played. Lots of ramen on the counterattack here, doing some pretty crazy dribbling. Can he pop it over? No, Craig sees through it. Gets it away. Oh, Dusty McNugget
just gets back.
Solid play there.
Craigorific still has control. Look at him just hanging out in the corner trying to get this ball to go somewhere.
I can almost feel the anxiety from Rocket Otters here as they don't know what quite to do. Lots of ramen hard goalying a little bit here. Interesting strat. Oh, he gets it past the back line.
Shot. Just pops it over.
You know, I never would have thought of that happening, but Craig really just teed it right up for lots of ramen there.
Voldemort's wasn't ready for that.
If this score keeps up, we might see our first ever overtime game in ORLCS history. Which also just started. Oh!
Craigorific with a nice save off that kickoff.
Lots of ramen desperately tried to dunk that. Jeffosaurus pounding it down in the center. Lots of ramen pushes it away. Jeff's probably going to take that up off the wall. Nope. Clueless. Oh, getting real close to own goaling there, but it ends up clearing it.
Jeffosaurus keeping the pressure on trying to get that ball out in front. And, whiff from both Preetha and Craigorific.
Gotta say, that one was close. They had a good opportunity there. The double commit from Craig and Jeff. Jeff pushes lots of ramen out of the way to try to buy some time. It works. Clueless starts battling lots of ramen for the ball. And not quite sure what's happening. Craig is pushing it back now. Lots of ramen pushing it back. Preetha is... not sure what Preetha's doing. Preetha's doing good. That's all that matters. Dusty McNugget flies right past it.
All right, they've got a pretty open net here if they can get a play set up quickly.
Oh, can they? Can Jeff? Jeff gets it! 8 seconds to go. Jeff gives them the lead. Can Rocket Otters respond? With 8 seconds to go, Rocket Otters are going to try their best here. Let's see what happens. Lots of ramen kind of clips it to the side. Craigorific popping it into the air. Oh, I think that's going to end any chance of equalizing it, and Craig puts it down. That is the end of our first game with Voldemorts versus Rocket Otters, with Voldemorts taking the dub, 3-2.
That's a pretty close game both ways. Lots of good opportunities, couple open nets.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what happens here. All right, now let me ready up here because I have to do that.
In chat, we've got George Shaw, Ribbon, Jeff. Jeff didn't have to go off on him like that.
And here we go. This is going to just about be the start of game 2. Let's see if we have our first ever one that doesn't just instantly have a win. Be interesting if we could have a third tie-breaking game. Preetha with a solid hit there. And it goes in!
She follows that straight off on the kickoff and pops it in like it's no big deal.
Wow. Dusty McNugget has to be just kicking himself there. So close.
Those kickoff goals really hurt, especially early in the game.
Yeah, they do. It can really set the tone for the rest of it. Preetha doing some fancy flips there. Lots of ramen driving it. Pushes it past Jeff, but Craig is able to pop it back to the Rocket Otter side of the field. Craig trying to do something with it. Jeff trying to do something with it, but they both whiff, leaving lots of ramen. There's great opportunity to try to flick it, but he can't quite do it as it's batted away by Craig. Lots of ramen trying again. Oh, is that going to be on? Oh, it is right over Jeff. 1-1 tied up again. Though with 4 minutes and 24 seconds to go, it's really anyone's game.
Oh, look at all those four players piled up in the middle of the kickoff. Now trying to regain control of the ball now.
Zephysaurus trying to push it forward. Craig's going to try to take this. He does. It's a great job. Pop it over
Accidental
Clueless.
demo on Dusty McNuggets.
Dusty had it coming. Lots of ramen trying to get something going. Voldemorts are ready. Jeff's trying to push it over. Ends up getting a pretty nice center pass. Can Craig finish this? Craig can't. Little too late for the aerial. Jeff. Oh, but Jeff gets it in. Not sure how that one happened.
I think this is a story of keep trying until it goes in.
Yeah, Craig with a really good attempt on the aerial there, but unfortunately it's a little too late, and then Jeff just kind of sneaks it by over Clueless. Yeah, I hate to say it, but Clueless was pretty clueless there. or should I leave those jokes for you, Brent? Lots of ramen with the savage demo.
Rocket Otters really need to pick it up here if they want to even this game back up. And looks like they're starting to set up a play, try to get the ball out of their zone, get it past. It's just Jeff back, and lots of ramen tries to put some pressure on it, but unfortunately, Craigerific gets it back and is working the ball back around.
Zephysaurus popping this back in the center. Is lots of ramen going to take this? He's going to miss it.
Oh, he got it. That was a really nice save by lots of ramen. Sitting up in right above the goal like that, it's really hard to do to get anything off nets.
Yeah, and then to have the counterattack not work too. That was well played. Craig just slots it over lots of ramen, unfortunately, who is caught unaware. 3-1, but it's still anyone's game with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. So I wouldn't say Rocket Otters are down yet, or Rocket 2 Otter Space, as their real name is, which is obviously much better than Rocket Otters, but it is what it is. Craigerific, did he just pinched it from all the way across the field, making it 4-1.
That's gotta hurt. Looks like it was a little bit of a miss there, but that's a big goal to put a big lead ahead in this game.
Yeah, it always sucks when you have one of those midfield challenges that ends up just getting a goal, because it never really feels like they were really trying for that. So it just really hurts that that's the result of it. Lots of ramen with a good clear away from the goal. If lots of ramen can really take more of a leader position on these drives, I think they might have a chance of starting to come back. Really want to see Rocket Otters start playing out of their side of the field, which I think is what's really doing them in.
Voldemort's keeping all the pressure pretty deep in the zone of Rocket Otters. Is hurting their breakout.
Definitely. Clueless makes a good attempt at getting the ball. Lots of ramen just opens up a lane but gets demoed. I'm not even sure how that one worked. Oh, can Dusty get back to stop Jeff? No, Jeff pops it down. Preetha tries to get it. Lots of ramen saves it twice.
What a great save. That was a nice little finesse to get that out of the net and keep it 4-1.
Clueless just said, no, lots of ramen. This is not your ball. Craig tried to push it back, but lots of ramen clears it. Jeff whiffs. Can lots of ramen takes it again. Can he put it in center? He can. Can anyone get it? No. Craig pushes it away, unfortunately, for Rocket Otters. Craig's on the breakaway. Lots of ramen desperately trying to save it, able to kind of force some pressure to get it away. Craig puts it right back, and lots of ramen does it again.
I think I'm going to call MVP for Orange here for lots of ramen. He's saved all kinds of things all over this side, even with all the pressure from both.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the score here. Lots of ramen is 500 points. I mean, lots of ramen's been just, yeah, the MVP of Orange for sure. Oh, did we just see a little bit of what a saving from? Ooh.
I think that might have been from earlier.
I hope that's
there
from
was
earlier.
a couple of good saves.
Lots of ramen still not giving up. That's what we like to see. Trying again, pops it over. Jeff trying to clean it up. He does. Can Craig get the backflip? He almost does it. Jeff centers it. Lots of ramen tries to bring it forward, but Craig stops it. Voldemort's have really just got solid defensive plays, making sure they keep pressure, and Jeff just dumps that one in. Ouch. 6-1. Lots of ramen. Still trying, though. That's what I like to see. And with 20 seconds to go, can Rocket Otters get more points? Oh, no. Voldemort's with another score, 7-1.
It's again those face-off goals and the ball sits there and somebody just goes for it. You can get that perfect angle, pop it in, and those are real dangerous.
Yes, you really got to be careful when it comes to midfield. You can catch someone off their rotation or off their line pretty easily. Clueless trying their best, but Craig pops it over with a nice aerial. Lots of ramen trying to push it away. Instead, oh, are they going to do it again? Clueless keeps it up. Craig tries.
And there it is.
And that is it. Voldemort takes the set and wins. Update that score now. All right. So now we are going to start our first qualifier semifinal match. Whoever wins this match will have a guaranteed spot in the playoffs. So this is a pretty big deal. If they lose, they still have the ability to come back in the bottom bracket. So they're not out for sure, but this is going to be Clueless Gamers versus Variant Elite. Now both of these teams won their set without, I think it's like sweeping the set. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. But they didn't lose any of their matches, so this is going to be pretty interesting to see. So let's start getting that set up. interestingly enough, it is making me sync. Well, okay. Now Smash GG has decided to start creating the game lobbies, so this is kind of interesting that now it's decided to do this and make everyone check in. Oh, it's probably because they don't have a stream assigned to them. Let me do that real quick. All right, so we're gonna go with. Let me just announce all this.
And George's return. George, any thoughts on that last game?
Lots of thoughts. The result, the amount of result that was it? It was lots of ramen. That was great. Preetha's goal, amazing. I don't know.
It was amazing. That's true. Now, who do you think is gonna win? Clueless Gamers or Variant Elite, George? What do you or Brent? What do you all think?
Well, both our last two games were sweeps.
I'm hoping that it goes to game 3. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I think I have to agree there. We haven't seen any of these games, and I really thought that this one might have gone to an overtime or a game 3, but unfortunately, it didn't. So I'm hopeful that at least one of these does. All right, we are getting ready to. George, are you gonna spectate too, or what's going on here?
Yeah, I'll spectate.
Okay,
Sure.
if you're spectating,
can...
I need to invite you to my party.
Okay. Is Brent in it as well?
Yes. Why does it put my epic friends all the way at the bottom? You would think they would do this differently.
Second-class citizen in your friends list.
You would think since Elite bought the game that they would put him at the... Or, sorry, not Elite. Epic bought the game. They would put it at the top, but no.
Make too much sense.
All right, now we just wait for people to join the game.
And for the audience out there, can we go over the rosters again on these two teams?
Ah, yes, my favorite thing to do. Smash GG makes this so easy. Let's see. So, for Clueless Gamers, we have Alan Ecker as food. This person didn't give me their real name, so E-Bag for Days. I don't know what they play as. I think they're Gruff. Who knows? They just said their name is E-Bag Days, so who knows? Who knows who this person is? Crazy Killing on Clueless Gamers is Dustin Ritchie. And then for Variant Elite, we have Robert Barron. I hope I had that last name correct. I'm sorry if I butchered it. And now I've got to find the other teammates. Jeremy Lund and Paul Miller.
Nice.
Jeremy Lund. Let me just add all of them real quick. Oh, E-Bag is Gabe, is what someone just told me. So there we go.
Gabe Mora.
I think so, yeah.
Ah,
The one and only.
the one and only.
Alright, well, we don't seem to have Variant Elite. I don't know what happened to them. To be fair, it wasn't super clear about the TBD spot, so I wouldn't put it past people to have been like, alright, that's it, game over. Although, with their tight schedule tomorrow, I mean, I could probably fit them in for their games. But that would be unfortunate.
We could probably move forward and do the just switch the order of these. It's not like it really matters, right?
Yeah,
if
that's
the other
true.
teams are-
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's Walmart FC
Let
versus
me-
Valdemart's.
Yeah, let me see if David is actually around.
Yeah, I mean, David
And
would
the-
Go ahead.
Voldemarts are coming off a big high too from a win, so they'll probably have some energy leading into the next game.
That's true. Okay, let me communicate.
Probably
That is an F in the chat. AE Gamer. Not sure who you are, but it is an F in the chat.
so I'm gonna text David. See if he can.
Yeah, I'll message Food and let him know again.
Does Voldemarts have heads up too?
Yeah, I
They're on
told
deck.
him.
Cool.
Oh, we have David over here now.
Alright, we're gonna go hop in our team channel and have some team discussions.
Team discussions.
Gonna strategize.
We
Yeah.
could strategize live on the stream, but that might be a bad idea.
That might be a horrible idea.
Give everything away.
Yeah.
All of our secret plays.
Yeah.
So many plans.
Okay, we might have just given away all of our secret plays. We're done. Exhausted it.
All
Okay,
right.
Bye.
Farewell.
Yeah, Walmart FC is out here cooking up some new plans. Some new plays. Alright, well, I need to update these team names real quick. Walmart FC versus Valdemarts. And here we go. Brent gets the first kickoff with Jeffosaurus combating him. What's cheating? What was cheating, Corey? Come on. You're playing Rocket League now. All right, so we have got, wow, George and Coding both fighting for that in midair. That was pretty interesting to see. It almost made me think this was an RLCS match for a second here. Oh, Coding gets the score when I wasn't even looking. Good job, me, paying a lot of attention here. Coding again, just kind of doing what he does best here when he's not with him, that's for sure. George with the first hit, Brent taking it through, trying to set up the pass into the center. Jeff easily clears it away. Coding's ready, takes an awkward save, kind of stopping it in center. Coding takes it off the wall. It's probably going to take it off the ceiling here again. Passes it in the center. Nobody's there. George is coming for it. And let's see. George pushing this in the center. Jeff clears it away. And we have Jeff trying to push this. Brent trying to fight in for it. Brent's able to stop it. Oh, Jeff tries his best. Can't quite do it either. Craig pushes it back out the center. Excuse the sounds of me drinking. Been a lot of talking. Coding puts it in the center. Kind of just stays away from it, thinking about what to do off the wall. And he can't quite push it off the wall. In for George. George trying his best attempt to get it there too. Can't do it, fortunately. Jeff's taking this in the center. Pushes it past Coding. Brent pushes it in the center with a little pinch there. George taking it down. Gonna try to take this off the wall, I assume. Oh, pushing this off to the backboard. Not enough, but Coding does his best to do it too. But Jeff's easily able to clear that away as no one was there to take it. I think some solid moves here from Voldemort's right now. Brent with a nice centering pass. Coding's going to take this. Flips it over Craig, but can't do anything. Brent's able to center this again, but no one's quite there to do anything. Got a pretty sick little marshmallow car thing. I don't know what that was, Brent, but it's pretty exciting. We got George taking this in the air. Oh, trying his best to take that down, but Coding takes it away. George's a little awkward aerials. He's run out of a boost. Oh, Jeff pushes it back, but George is forced to do the no boost save. George taking this again. Is he going to pop it over Craig? He's not able to. Craig gets it, but Brent cleans it up, making it 2-0 for Walmart. This is a solid bounce there, leaving it wide open for Brent. Walmart's were, unfortunately, not able to do anything about it. Coding gets the first hit, almost gets the kickoff goal, but Craig's able to clean that up pretty nicely. Preetha, unfortunately, gets a bad touch here. Brent pushes it up. Craig's going to try to take it off the wall. Can't quite do it. Can George? Oh, George can't do anything with this. Oh, is he going to get it off of here? But Jeff comes out of nowhere. No idea where that guy came from. Stops it. Stops the play and prevents it from being 3-0. Coding tries his best to pop it off the corner here, but can't quite do anything. Jeff doing some nice defensive moves. Craig comes out of the box to try to get this. Coding pops it into the air. No one's able to get it. Jeff's able to push it away. Craig's going to try to... Nope, Jeff goes for it again. Craig goes back. Oh, Coding's going to get the slow roll-in from center field here. Making this 3-0 for Walmart FC. And we have George taking this in the center. Pushing this up. Probably going to try to take it off the wall. Instead, tries to pre-flip it, making Craig easily able to get it. Oh, George has the ball, but he can't do anything with it. Brent tries to slot it in, but instead makes contact with George. Cody taking it off the wall. Can he get the double touch? He can't. Craig pushing this. Oh, slots it up. Can Jeff clean this? No, Cody takes it off the backboard. Jeff pops it right back in, but everyone's left. Coding trying to push this. Craig needs to turn on it. Craig does. Coding goes for the side boost. Jeff back in center here. Trying his best to take this off the wall. Unfortunately, whiffs. Craig's gonna pop this from center. Might be enough to get it to go in. Brent comes out of nowhere, helps clean that up, thankfully. Brent doing his best to get that in center, but unfortunately it doesn't quite work out. 30 seconds left. Can Voldemorts get a score? Coding dunks it over Jeff. Coding's going to take this off and push it in the center. Great center pass. George dunks it in. 4-0. Coding really had a great sight there. Pushing that in the center. George pushing down the middle. Easily able to slot that in. Great teamwork. Great shot. Jeff pushing it in the center. Fights Brent for it. Craig just takes it into the corner. George is kind of hitting that into the corner too, but almost puts it in. Can Craig get it? Craig does it. Great pass by George to Craig here. Brent, what a saving. That's all Voldemort's really needed here. I think that's going to be enough to get them to win Game 2 after this. 4 seconds to go. Jeff pushes it into the corner. I think that's going to be it. I don't think anyone's going to be able to get it again. Cody just freaking throws that thing. Craig keeps it into the center. George just pops it down. Cody keeps it up. Can someone hit it again? No, that is it. Game 1 is 4-1. Walmart wins. Now we're going to get ready for Game 2 here. I have to say, Walmart had great form in this game, and I'm pretty excited that they're going to keep it up like this. That being said, Voldemort's also had their own strengths. I think that if Voldemort's can keep this on the other side of the field, they might have a great shot at winning a match. And here we go. Game 2 is started. Brent gets the first touch. Jeffosaurus battles him for it right after that. Jeffosaurus keeps it on that side. George is able to kind of just get it over Jeff. Oh, George with the second touch. George almost gets it past to get a goal. Brent slots it in, but Jeff saves it. Preetha trying their best to backflip away from it. Oh no, Craig and Cody gets it over after an unfortunate back pass by Craig into the net. Ouch. Craig gets the first touch. Coding Paradox taking this from the ceiling. Not sure what he's doing with it. Great pass by Craig to Brent. Preetha trying to just get out of the way. Craig trying to flick it over George. Unfortunately, he couldn't get it on top of his car. Coding trying to push us into net. Gets a little pass instead. Tries to flick it over Jeff, but Craig is easily able to get rid of that thing. George trying his best to get this in the center too. Coding trying to pop it in. Oh, Coding gets it over Craig and Jeff to make it 2-0 with 4 minutes to go. This isn't looking very good for Voldemorts. Jeff gets the first touch into the center. Brent pops it over into Voldemort's left corner. Brent tries to center it. Craig gets rid of it. Coding pushes it in the center. Not sure what happened there. Coding tries to lift it over, but just kind of gives it away instead. George trying his best to flick it up. Coding almost taking it. George trying his best to dunk it. Can't do it. Brent trying his best to get that. Craig popping it up in the center. Craig with a very nice flick up. Oh, and Jeff scores 2-1. That was a solid play. Craig just kind of gets in the way there, stopping Cody. Or Coding, not Cody. Stopping Coding from saving that. Oh, Craig with the what a save. Brent gets the first touch, pops it into the right side of Voldemort's corner. Oh, Coding just answers the what a saves. Brent pops it in the center. Coding pushes it down into the left corner of Voldemort's territory. Pops it into center off the ceiling. Centers it down. Tries to push it in. George gets the center. Can Brent push it in? No. Craig stops it. Coding trying again. Trying to lift it over Craig. But Craig is just not having any of this. George taking the ball up center. Oh, just gets absolutely demoed there. George trying to pop it down. Coding trying the best to clean it up. Can't quite do it. Coding manages to keep it on Voldemort's side. Back passes to Brent. Brent gets this in the center. Is George going to come up to finish this? No, George abandoned. Coding tried. George is coming now. Can he get it over Craig? Can't get the 1v1. Jeff is able to bat it away instead. With 2 minutes to go, can Voldemort tie this game up? Coding trying their best. Coding almost gets it in. George with the second attempt. George hits the post. Brent with almost a slow roller gets past Craig. 4-1. Absolutely crazy. 3 tries and Brent barely gets it over Craig. Jeffosaurus almost gets it over, but George is able to bat it away. Almost looked like a 4-2 there. Oh, George with the mishandled and it goes in! The crowd goes wild with the what a save. 4-2. 2 more for Voldemort to tie this up. Can they do it? Brent gets the kickoff, puts it into Voldemort's territory. Jeff bats that one away and denies it. Jeff taking it off the wall, trying to pitch it up to Craig, but Coding was there to answer. Craig with the 1v1 versus Coding, but Coding just gives it up. Craig trying to flip this over George, but George is ready. Popping it in the center. Dangerous territory. Gets it away. Oh, Brent with the shot, but Craig denies it. With 54 seconds to go, can Voldemort stay in this bracket? Oh, Jeff almost gets it in, but George blocks it. George is taking his time on this, dribbling with it. George blocking the ball, but tees up Craig. Coding forced to make an awkward save. Brent pushes it away right to Jeff. Coding again with the awkward save, but this time it works out. Coding trying his best to put it on. 22 seconds to go. Preetha just slamming that ball, getting rid of it. Craig forced the reverse back in. Gets almost dunked by Coding. Is this it? I think this is gonna be it. Voldemort did their absolute best. Almost destroyed Walmart. Oh, and Coding gets the last second goal to end it, putting it at 5-2. Ouch. Well, they did their best. That's what matters. And now we are looking into seeing if we can get Clueless Gamers versus Variant Elites. At the moment, we're not super sure. So, yeah, we're working on that. Great game, Brent. That was solid.
I feel like that could have gone either way, but it was a fun game to play in.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised to see how that all went down, honestly. It was a lot closer than I expected it to be. Sounds like we're going to be moving the Clueless Gamers versus... Clueless Games, that's funny. We can move Clueless Gamers game to be tomorrow as our first one versus Variant Elite right before we start the losers round, because unfortunately, some Variant Elite players have gone to sleep or something. So no dice there. So that was our final match for today. Hope everyone enjoyed it. See us again tomorrow at 4:30 for our final game to determine who's in the playoffs and to see the losers bracket decide who is also going to be in the playoff. So without further ado, thanks for watching, everyone, and see you then.